need to find out how you can get 15 more tomorrow. Because if you're hating on me today, you just wait until I become what God has called me. And you'll be able to have something to hate on me. We live in an atmosphere where folks throw out hate so easy. If you get a new car, everybody around you will say how nice the car is until you leave their presence. When you leave their presence, they're wondering how you got the car. Saying you sell drugs, and they know you go to a 9 to 5 every day. They come around and say that somebody gave it to you. They know that nobody in your family cares enough about you to give you anything. I want you to know that you need haters in order to rise above the atmospheric things that the enemy tries to bring you down in. I want you to know that as long as you got haters, you always know that victory is coming. You want to tell somebody victory is coming. Victory is coming.
Yes, it is.
We live in a time when folks rather believe a lie than the truth. They don't want to dissect anything because people don't want to really know the truth. Because whether you know it or not, lies sound better. That's why folks watch soap opera. Because it's imaginary. It's fictitious. And folks like to see things that look worse than what it really is. You've been sitting at home watching Victor Newman for over 30-some years. And Victor Newman looked the same way he looked 30 years ago. Look at somebody say, that's not real. And folks trying to say he had no surgery. Stuff went on. Don't you tell somebody that's not real.
It ain't
rather
real.
Believe
it ain't
a lie in the truth. Come on, I found out that no matter where you go, that folks don't really want you to do better than what you did when you were in their presence. Come on. Found out, Elder Troy, that some folks try to hold you down. Because the truth of the matter is, victory really does not come to folks that always try to find fault with other folks. I found out that also that misery do love company. Misery don't like to be by itself. Because if you look inside of the word misery, misery is one of those words that captivates the mind of people with downtrodden spirits. And anybody with a downtrodden spirit will bring you down also. Because they'll connect to your spirit. Have you ever been around somebody and it seemed like they didn't have the type of a personality that would attract other people? But when you're around them, the same slothfulness, the same sluggishness that this person has will jump on you. And say, why am I acting this way? Because you're around some folks with a bad spirit. You want to tell somebody, if you got a bad spirit, look here, because you need to be free. This ain't the time to have a bad spirit, but this is the time to have faith in God, that God will make a change in your life. Come on and clap your hands and give God praise. I found out one thing about God, that no matter what people say, He's already got a plan for your life. Amen. Good God Almighty. Yes, He has. It doesn't matter what people said about you and what people try to do to you. Look at somebody, tell them God is about to flip it and reverse it.
Flip it and reverse it.
Look at somebody, say God's about to flip it and reverse it.
God about to flip it and reverse it.
You don't understand that God has a plan for you that man can't conceive. Sometimes we can't even conceive. If you look around at yourself and say, how did I become and how did I get where I am? If you really look at it right now, you shouldn't have some of the things You should be